this study really hopefully would shine a light on the idea that if we expand eligibility criteria for trials and start to take away some barriers for their enrollment, that optimally 2 or 3 things will happen. One is that more patients would become eligible for those studies, which certainly helps to accelerate accrual to them, but also that the data we generate from those trials reflects the patients that we see in the clinics, that truly the data in the trial is fully representative of the patients who would, in a post-marketing approach, be getting the drug in the clinic. So far, the adoption has been good of these expanded eligibility criteria and recommendations from the ASCO and Friends project in 2017. Certainly, there are some concerns from sponsors around safety information and safety data that's generated. You might have a higher rate of adverse events in patients in these trials if you expand eligibility to a degree that allows more comorbidities, for example. But overall, the NCI has changed their template to reflect many of these recommendations, and the FDA has issued draft guidances, which is really what sponsors want to understand. Sponsors want to know if they do this and follow through on expanding eligibility criteria, will their drug suffer any jeopardy in the review process, which overall so far FDA has said we will analyze these data, understanding that these eligibility criteria have changed. So our group, we were part of this ASCO and Friends project in 2017, and it's nice to publish papers, but more importantly, the implementation of these is really critical. And so we wanted to analyze a data set that gave some confidence and some understanding of if we applied these to a population of patients, what's the actual impact of the number of eligible patients that would come forward. So we wanted to make sure that we had real data to show, hey, if we implement these criteria, we will substantially move the needle on patients that would be eligible for trials.